The School of Interactive Arts and Technology, which we lovingly call SIAT, is interdisciplinary that focuses on the creative and the critical ways that we can integrate art and design with technology.
The design process itself, it's not just a kind of a linear process of proposing things and then we make them. It's trying to figure out what is the most appropriate solution, or what is the most appropriate way for this project to proceed, and then move it into the context of working within industry. So I try to kind of get them to understand how business concerns are going to be important to their being able to communicate their work to others within the context of working in industry. So not just technology and not just design, but understanding how brand works and understanding that there has to be a sort of a value proposition for what you're proposing to do.
Originally, the first exposure that I had to SIAT was through a Google search. I wanted to become a video game designer, so I Googled video game design programs, and the first thing that popped up was SIAT, and I looked into it a little bit more, and I realized that, not only was there the design aspect, but there's also like coding, and there was stuff involving art, so I was really curious because I'd never come across a program like that. The most unique thing about SIAT is the diversity, I would say. Not only is the coursework really diverse, but the students also come from a diverse background and they have a whole bunch of different skill sets, and you usually don't get that with a lot of programs because a lot of the times people are doing the same things. But with SIAT, everybody's sort of doing something different, and it's really great because everybody's coming together and you're leveraging everybody's skills. And I feel like that collaboration between different people is really something that is very unique to SIAT.
The SIAT community, it is quite small, and everybody is treating each other like family. So if you have issues with the courses and you want to have talks to some people that have experience before, you can just really reach out to them, come and have a conversation with them in one of the studios or even outside on campus.
So my research is often using virtual reality as a tool, as a technology, but also as an immersive medium. And I initially started off doing virtual reality more in terms of trying to use it to understand human perception, cognition, emotion, all of these kind of things. And the idea was basically you can simulate the environment with full control, reproducibility, and really give the audience, the immersants as we call them, an experience, let them experience something that they couldn't otherwise do, like become somebody else, see the world a little bit through their eyes, walk for a bit in their shoes, and really give people a chance to experience or do something that you couldn't otherwise do.
I think when a student leaves our program, it's like the objective of university is to come in as an individual and leave as a citizen. I think that part of being a citizen is understanding that our work is to work on behalf of our communities, whatever those are, and to figure out how we can make a contribution to those communities that's meaningful. And so what I would hope for our students when they leave is that they've figured out who their communities are, and that they have found ways that they think that they can contribute to those communities through what they learned.
If I was a student and I was looking for relevance, pragmatic ways of making a difference, if I was looking for a way to integrate my deep creative urges with the way in which technology is made, is evaluated, is born, I would come to SIAT.